Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and we have 7 knife unboxings, so 7 first impressions, and this is the Boker Ladder. Now, this is a knife I've seen on a few people's channels, but I've never tried, but I always loved the look of it. It's been in my cart a few times. I just think it's a good-looking knife. It kind of has a little bit of a Strider-esque to it. Now, this one is shred carbon fiber, a steel frame lock with D2 steel. The detent is nice and solid. The front choil, or the choil, isn't very large, but I can get my first nub of my finger in there. Lock bar access is good. It is smooth. Detent is nice and stout. And you have a fuller for the reverse flick. Left-handed, you're not going to like the fuller too much, I don't think, but I'm also not left-handed. The geometry's pretty decent, you know. It's not the most comfortable knife in the hand, though, even though it kind of looks like it's going to be back here. Normally, I like a knife that goes a little from slimmer to, wider. But this one right here kind of gets me in the hand when I really lock into it. But it's still rather comfortable and seems like it'd make a good EDC knife. Let's get to the next one. The next one is a Benchmade. This is the Benchmade Foray. And this is one I don't believe I've ever seen before. A little bit smaller. Oh, I like the pivot. Kind of looks like a rim on a car. Oh, we got a drop point recurved blade. First production, and this is 20 CV, right? Yeah, 20 CV. Wow, nice. Nice and smooth. G10 scales. Deep carry clip. It looks like it has the new 940 clip, kind of. But yeah, pretty cool. It is a smaller knife, so this clip is, it's a deep carry clip on a little knife, so it's going to be a little more irritating to the hand, but this is going to be a grip for a knife like this. Now, this little bit of recurve is going to benefit this blade. I mean, I don't know. It kind of depends on what you do, but theoretically, it would help keep the materials you're cutting locked into this section so your blade doesn't slip out. And sharpening it, you would probably, if you want to keep the recurve, you're probably going to want slim stones because wide stones probably would, excuse me, leave a gap right there. But very cool. Let's get to the next one. Now the next one, I can't see it yet. It is oh, this is cool. A SOG Aegis. Oh wow, only $15 for this. HCR and stainless steel. Oh wow, that was actually really good. Let me check that again. Nice detent. Nice and snappy. Wow. Yeah, this has some really good action for a budget SOG like this. Already, I would say this is worth it. I don't like how it screams SOG. I wish it just kind of whispered SOG, like SOG. But no, it has to scream it. That's how SOG likes to do, or at least how they used to like to do. Now, this cutout looks like a shark took a bite out of it. But it does have good access to the lock bar, and it is incredibly smooth. It has that real broken in, satisfying slow roll. I'm guessing it's Teflon. Yes, it is Teflon. But for Teflon, the actual detent and action when you break the detent is really good. This is a surprise to me, man. This could be, with premium models, this could be like a heavy hitter for sure. This is a good knife. $15. This is an awesome buy. Now I can't speak for how any of the other ones would be or how long this took to break in like this, but holy cow, this thing is so smooth. Very, very nice. Next we have This is the KABAR JAROSE. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I love the shape of it, man. It looks like a mean knife. Like, it leans forward. It has that real nice facing what you're cutting feeling. So it feels like you're always aiming at what you're cutting. I like that. We have a hollow ground drop point blade. Is that a recurve? No. Very smooth. I can tell this is a heavy blade, though. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at how stout that stock is. Reverse flick. Ooh, a stout detent on the reverse flick. This feels like plastic or FRM. We have a non-deep carry clip. Reversible clip, tip up or tip down. I like the shape of the thumb studs. The thumb studs look like good quality studs if you look at them. Looks like they have good traction and like they would be very functional. Now, this was $50. I'm not sure if you can still find them or not, but if I can link it, I will. I mean, it seems like it would be a pretty tough knife. That's all I gotta say. It seems like it'd be a pretty tough knife. Next, we have a CRKT. Oh, we had the small one the other day. This looks like it's the big dog of the M16. Yep, the M16. So this is the big dog of the M16. I do not like these holes. I mean, just look at it. You can see the spring. But I do remember the action was really... I mean, it's assisted, but let's just try it. Wow, that is a very heavy pull. Yeah, that thing kicks. Okay, I kind of like it. Oh, man, that detent. Oh, you don't want it. You want to be careful swinging that down. I bet you it'll come right back if I... Yeah, look at that. You want to let go and not... You want to just let it drop right there and then get it with your thumb. But this seems like, especially with this lock is such a strong lock, it really seems like a tough knife. Like a heavy hitter. We have a dual ground tanto, hollow ground edge right here, flat grind up here. Seems pretty robust, but not too robust. Seems like it'd be pretty slicey. Nice little area to choke up. Not a deep carry clip, so you will have something to pull out of the pocket. Now, when you unlock it on this side and you push this in, this is going to come out on this side. So you don't want to put your finger right there. You know, you want to put your finger down below it, so when you push this through, you can swing it down. The assist, though, when you unlock it, it stops right there. Now you have resistance. So you have to overcome that resistance, and that's that spring right there. Now, the one thing I'd be worried about is if you were going to treat this like a hard-use tough knife and you were out in the field, what if a little pebble gets stuck in there? And then you're closing it, and now you see the spring, the little pebble gets stuck in there, and now it gets stuck in between the spring and the scale, and now it's stuck in there, and it's, you know, doing damage, or you can't get it out. Now you can't deploy it or close it, and you gotta take the knife apart. Why wouldn't they just make this scale solid? Leave the holes out of it. Leave all the holes out of it. Let's see what it looks like on this side. I guess there's not much to see on this side. But on this side, man, just too much. I can grab the spring. That's crazy to me that they would do it like that. But I like the knife. Thumb studs, oh yeah. They're not the easiest to use, but you can use them. It seems like such a tough knife. I wish they wouldn't have done that with the spring. The Triage, the Benchmade Triage is next. Oh, this looks cool. Okay. I've never seen this one before. Oh, not assisted. I like that. Oh, that's very smooth. Feels like a solid knife, very comfortable in the hand. I do feel one little problem though. Holy cow. There's a glass breaker stabbing me in the hand. So when I go to unlock it, I'm like this. Then look at my hand. There's a glass breaker right here. And it's really getting my hand. Not that big of a deal, and it's pretty easy to avoid. You just keep your palm down here and don't let this part touch you. Kind of like that, and it works just fine. Something I did not notice right away is this little belt cutter. I'm actually inserting this after. I can't believe I missed it, but that is pretty cool, and you can get it out very fast, and I actually have a really good grip because this little placement right here, they put a spot right there, you know, for you to cut belts, you know, emergency knife. And it's also easy to just slow roll right out and put right back. They give you a little stud right there. Very, very easy. And then you have the glass breaker. So I guess, you know, it is pretty cool as a rescue knife. You know, I sometimes I don't think a lot of these little things belong on a knife. But if done right, it can be very effective, especially, you know, if that's your, you know, line of work, I guess. You know, if, you know, a police officer, fireman, something like that, you know, it'd be good for you to have, you know, stuff like this on you, including the real deal tools. So, you know, kind of like regular people having a multi-tool. You know, just because they have a multi-tool doesn't mean they don't have a real screwdriver or a real this or a real that. But in the, you know, in a pinch, you might need something like this. So I completely respect it. Solid knife though, no, barely any up and down, which is pretty normal for an axis lock. Love the blade shape. Really nice blade shape, super versatile blade shape, nice and smooth. You know, I really like Benchmade's knives, but man, this year they're killing us on the prices. I seen some of their 2022 models. Oh man. The inflation is real because holy cow, did they mark things up this year. They even went backwards with steel. All right, last we have, oh, I actually have one of these. I actually showed this off. The Real Steel Huggin. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, this one's a green one. Mine is black. Very cool. I do like this knife. I love this blade shape. Such a good blade shape. Nice and slim. This would be a good EDC for a lot of people. Very comfortable in the hand. You have plenty of jimping. The jimping actually gives you traction. You can get up nice and tight to the blade. Like I said, beautiful blade shape. And then we have an axis lock, which is a very strong locking system. Now, you do have a fuller. Now, the fuller, in order to use it, you do have to kind of give it a little bit of pop of wrist, at least for right now. This is a brand new model, so it will probably break in extremely smooth. But yeah, I do like it quite a bit. The clip, very, very simple clip, but it works really good. I've already tried mine. Now, the one problem, I actually did have a problem with mine. I'm sorry, I did have a little problem. The ramp is not tall enough to get over your jeans, but that's a very easy fix. I literally you just grab it and bend it. Super easy fix. But that's the only real issue I've seen with mine so far. And there's little details that I did really like about mine. There's jimping right here. So when you are nice and tight to the blade, you know, you're locked in. I mean, this has a solid grip right here. And it's not overly robust or anything. So you have a mix of slicey and toughness all in one. Lots of jimping, man. I'm telling you, you're really locked in right there. But yeah, pretty awesome. So there you guys go. Todd, once again, man, you're awesome. And I appreciate all the support. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.